Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best headlamps.
Starting at number 5.
Police security flashlights. Morphs R230 is a great headlamp option for work-related tasks like repairs in dark or confined spaces. With its claimed output of 230 lumens, we measured it at 260 when first turned on, dimming to 223 after 30 seconds. That's ample light to illuminate your immediate work area, and it was enough during our practical testing to identify a human silhouette at 110 feet in the dark. Backing up its role as a headlamp for work, it is impact-resistant up to 10 feet and rated water-resistant to IPX7, meaning it can be submerged up to 3 feet for 30 minutes.
Coming at number 4.
PETZL, Tikka. PETZL's Tikka is a simple, practical 300-lumen headlamp and helpful in many situations. It's also one of the rare models actually capable of delivering more lumens, 310, in fact, than the manufacturer claims. As with most LED headlamps, the lumens do drop off over time. At 30 seconds, we measured 283 lumens, and at 30 minutes, 131. In practical testing, this drop wasn't something we noticed because it was gradual, and once our eyes were adjusted to the dark, we didn't need as much light to see well. Speaking of practical testing, we assessed the beam distance at 125 feet for the Tikka, how far we could identify a flat gray silhouette of a person on a moonless night. 3 AAA batteries power the Tikka, although you can buy a PETZL core rechargeable battery separately. During our testing with fresh alkaline batteries, measuring battery run time on the Tikka's highest setting was a little challenging. PETZL claims a 2-hour run time on high, but it simply doesn't die at 2 hours. The brightness dropped over time, and, left turned on at the highest setting, it stayed on for over 24 hours, providing usable light.
At number 3.
Fenix HL32 are USB. The Fenix HL32 bridges the gap between inexpensive and expensive headlamps. At $56, it won't break the bank, but it will give you a lot of light and a lot of features. With its total of 9 light modes, you can adjust the headlamp to your specific situation and extend battery life to over 100 hours. And, if there's any question how much battery you have left, the HL32 has a handy charge indicator right on the front. It has 2 buttons, one you use to toggle through the white lighting modes and one for SOS and red light modes. We measured maximum lumens in the short duration burst mode at 567, a little short of the claimed 600 but plenty bright to see an object clearly at 150 feet on a moonless night. On the highest standard mode, Turbo, the HL32 provided incredibly stable light. As we tested light output over time in Turbo mode, it started at 277 lumens and after 30 minutes only dimmed to 246. Left on in this mode, the headlamp will last over 4 hours but will drop down mode settings to prolong the battery life.
Number 2 of my list.
Energizer LED headlamp. The cost of rechargeable tech has come down considerably over the years. However, the initial investment can still be a barrier, whether for an electric vehicle or a headlamp. Energizer bucks that trend with the affordable, lightweight, and surprisingly powerful Vision Ultra. The addition of the red and green LEDs made the lamp feel all the more valuable, even if we mostly stuck to using the white and red lights. And we liked the adjustable frame that let us tilt the housing down as much as 90 degrees. A drawback is the lamp's relatively short run time.
And number 1.
BioLite Headlamp 750. BioLite 750 takes the title of the most comfortable full-size headlamp. The first thing we noticed when we slipped it on was how the wide headband distributed the weight so there weren't any irritating pressure points. This also helped it stay put, as we didn't experience any slipping. Regarding electronics, BioLite has baked in some helpful tech, the most noteworthy of which is the constant mode. Even if you leave many headlamps on the highest setting, they will dim after several minutes as your eyes adjust to the light. And the 750 still does that, turning down the power gradually as the battery loses juice unless you hold a button on the battery pack to turn on constant mode. We found it more for peace of mind, knowing that the headlamp wouldn't subtly dim on us and we could have 500 lumens, or 250 on medium mode or 5 on low, at our disposal. That's another thing to note, you only get the headlamp's full 750 lumens in 30-second bursts, after which it'll return to the high setting of 500 lumens. Once the battery can no longer sustain the current setting, the light drops to 5 lumens, so you still have something to see.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.